Hello, today is the 20th of November 2020, making it the end of Trans Awareness Week and the Transgender Day of Remembrance, an annual day of mourning where all of us come together in our global transgender, non-binary and gender diverse community to remember those of us who have lost their lives because of transphobic violence, abuse and bigotry. Later on, we're going to be reading the list of names that the GLAD organisation put together for us each year. But when we do, please remember that it only contains the names of those whose deaths were reported on. There are still many other people who have been victims of transphobic violence, abuse and bigotry this year. And we want to remember all of them, even if their names have been lost to us. But first, 350 people were reported to have their lives stolen because of transphobic violence, abuse and bigotry this year. Despite the pandemic, last year's total of 331 reported deaths was surpassed in only 7 months. 7 months. Year after year, the death count just keeps rising and rising, and we all know that the real death count is just way higher because so many people just go unreported or get posthumously misgendered by their families and the media, just leading to most, if not most, people's deaths just going forgotten. Just them going forgotten. And not being respected in death for who they were. Since 2008, when we started keeping better records of these things, 3,667 transgender people have been shot, stabbed, lynched, dismembered, decapitated, burnt alive, drowned, stoned, and a myriad of other barbaric deaths. Many of which were sex workers, showing that we don't only need better rights and protections written into the laws all around the world for transgender people, but also that workers' rights and protections need to be extended to those who work in our globe sex industries. Also, a great many number of the people we've lost this year committed suicide. They were harassed by their peers and discriminated against by their society so much for just being who they are that they couldn't even imagine a world where they continued living. We and our cis peers have so much work left to do, but today is about mourning. So right now we're going to take a minute's silence to think of those that we've lost this year. If you would like to use this time to say a prayer, or remember someone specific that you have lost yourself, then I invite you to do so. We'll start now. And now we'll hear the list of names of those 350 people who have been reported dead thanks to transphobic violence and bigotry this year.
Not named. Michelle Almeida, Paola Araujo, Ronnie González. Not named. Julia, Romanic, Michelle Pfeiffer, Lorena Vicente, I.D. da Silva, Bruna, Bruna Soares. Not named. Paula Santos, Pedrita, Daphne Cawane, Sarita, Pedrita, Carol, Rafaela Sales, Isabeli Prado, Mónica Coelho, Nicole, Marcel Brandina, Verónica de Oliveira, Lorana Martins dos Santos, Alice Nóbrega, Eli Pimentel, Selena Peixoto, Andresa, Victoria dos Santos, Not named. Giselle Catrin, Not named. Not named. Yusara Ríos, Not named. Paulinha, Fabiola, Ana Clara Lima, Leticia, Morgana Ribeiro, Not named. Bruna Oliveira, Mari de Bastos Lima, Wedila Brenner Darac, Isabel Kolst, Samantha Dovalle, Joyce Berlin, Dorete López Leal, Sabrina Sampaio, Tabata Oliveira Blues, Nenem, Catarina Ariel, Not named. Isabel Oliveira, Monique Matías Chagas, Bruna Carla, Richeli Silva, Gaby, Gabrieli Vandergel, Bruna Andrade, María Eduarda Aires Díaz, Not named. Ludmila Nacimiento dos Santos, Alexia Freires Pereira, Talita, Not named. Isadora, Not named. Valeria Belém, Rafinha Pimenta, Paloma, Kelly, Not named. Jennifer Alcántara, Fabiola Pereira Andrade, Raika Franza, J.F. do Nascimento Martins, Not named. Not named. Sasha Santos, Luana Alves, Leca Doberal, Leticia, Eduarda, Not named. Leto, Natasha Lobato, Marianne Andreoli, Jade dos Santos, Fernanda de Sousa Paiva, Not named. Fabia Oliveira, Not named. Not named. Robertina Santos, Paula, Not named. Not named. Crislaibe de Manaus, Jade, Grampola, Keila Nunes, Luanikel, Ketlin, Paulina, Marcia Xoquena Bastos da Silva, Not named. Bavalu, Lady Gaga, Marceli Sosa, Fernanda Machado, Not named. Verónica Ferreira Lima, Vicky dos Santos, Vida Borges de Melo, Yandra Caroni Santos, Carol Eleuterio da Silva, Soraya Oliveira, Tiffany Alves Medeiros, Leona, Bombom, Rihanna Mabel Hispanic, Dorothy Balbino de Lima, Rayane Rodríguez dos Reis, Not named. Not named. Not named. Samira, Paloma, Not named. Alice Garrefa, Leticia Costa, Bárbara Ellen, Emily Taylor, Dani Rodríguez, Claudiña Leite, Bernadette, Luara Redfeld, Isabela Pedroso, Not Named, Branca Aldama, Chiara Duarte, Giovanna Pérez, Nem, Not Named, Jardiele Santos, Not Named, Barbie Macon, Sandra Beatriz Rangel, Raiza, Michelle,
No name, no name, no name, no name, Michelle N., Mónica de la Torre, Coral, Alejandra, no name, no name, no name, Andrea Nayeli, no name, no name, Shakira, no name, no name, Guadalupe, Nicole, no name, La Chachis o La Tocha, Patsy Andrea, S. Coronel Guerrero, no name, no name, Brittany, La Marquesa, Daniela Sauceda, Carla Valentina N., Naomi Nicole La Soñaré, no name, no name, Ana Karen Velasco Castellán, no name, no name, Oscar, Diamante, Teresa C., no name, Jesusa Fidel Ventura Reyes, Agel Valenzuela, Valentina Ferretti, Michael, Pablo Iván F., Denise Torres, Brigitte, Samantha Rosales Barrios, Brittany Jacqueline, Brandy Cortés, No Name, Julie Torres, No Name, Janine Huerta López, No Name, Mireya Rodríguez, Leslie Alejandra Ferretti, No Name.
Sapna, Hamsa, Mamta, Minu, Viji, Harini, Kaushik Sunil Narayan Kar, Anushka, Bhavani, Ekta Joshi, Musa, Hiravas, Pia, Anguri, Nida Chaudhry, Gulparana, Saad.
Hazuri Tiatsin, Asu Memelde,
Ajita Bujel, Mira, Kathleen Aviles, Donna Niera,
Nare Mpela,
Brianna B.B. Hill, Yahira Nesby, Mia Perry, Monica Diamond, Lexi, Joanna Metzger, Ninja Pop, Haley J. O'Regan, Jane Thompson, Tony McDade, Selena Reyes Hernandez, Rhea Milton, Dominique Remy Fells, Brian Egypt Powers, Bryla Stone, Mercy Mack, Shaki Peters, Pre Black, Summer Taylor, Marilyn Cazares, Tiffany Harris, Quechua D. Hardy, Aja Raquel Roan Spears, K. Sam, Mia Green, Arion Burnett, Dustin Parker, Nikki Kuhnhausen. Not known. Not named. Julie Berman. A.V.
E.L. Kimberly McRae, Susanna Criado Anton, Essie Granlund, Jessica Sarmiento, Lara Argento, Manuela de Cassia, Stephanie Dior, Francesca Galatro, Tamara, Valera.
Not named. Anaí Miranda Rivas, Jade Camila Díaz, Victoria Pineda, Rosa Granados, Cristi Conde Vázquez, Brigitte Michelle Alas. Not named. Tita, Catherine Rosemary Duval, La Diva, Sherrica Rivas Ruiz, Lina Marcela Jiménez Granados, La Pompis, Kendall, Brenda Landazuri, Hilary Medina. Not named. Paloma Salas Jiménez, Alejandra Monocuco, Ariadna Ojeda, Ariadna, Brandy Carolina Brown, Eileen Catalina, Mateus López Mejía. Not named. Lady Padilla Daza, Luisa Ávila Henao, Patricia Dumont, B.E. Álvarez Hernández, Juliana Giraldo Díaz, Chicho Chirinos, Gisela Corbalán, Luciana Robledo, Roberta Barbajal, Carly Saya Chinina Palomino, M.D. Alberto, Vanessa Solorzano, Lorena María del Luján Riquel. Not named. Melody Barrera, Brenda Sánchez, Francesca Cornejo, Mimbela del Águila, Ali Mamani Guamani, Cristal Romero Matos, Brenda Venegas Aiquipa, Brenda Levi, Gabriela Cruz Pimentel, Vidalia Molina Delgado, Brigitte Mirón, Jennifer Ávila, Hans Acevedo, Stephanie Cardona Matías, Luisa Sandoval Lemus, Mafer Marbella Santos, Jocelyn, Alexa Murder, Alexa Negrón Luciano, Yampi Méndez Arocho, Penélope Díaz Ramírez, Laila Peláez Sánchez, Serena Angelique Velázquez Ramos, Michelín Ramos Vargas, Débora Carranza, Luz Clara, M.R. Sarabia, Scarlett Cáceres, Monique Martínez, Cristal López, Mufa Álava, Exxon Vélez, Soledad Fernández, Carlota. Not named. Fernanda Antelo,
trans people and trans people that are also Latinx get killed every day. It's something that we've normalized to the point that it doesn't even surprise us anymore, and that's horrific if you really get to thinking about it. And I just wanted to say thank you to people who are so invested in fighting for our peace, our rights, our names. Names are very powerful, and the moment we hear so many names, it's heartbreaking to think about it, but it's also very humanizing, and it gives us a time to think about just how many people suffer every day. But also these kind of works give us hope that there are people that care, and that there will always be a helping hand in any place, anytime. And I am very grateful for being part of this project. And I just wanted to say thank you. Thank you for giving us a voice, and thank you for remembering our names.
This is an excerpt from Silouan Hainsworth's poem To Every Suicidal Trans Kid. Dear, listen to the soft whisper of your heart still beating, and remember the complexity of your existence, every cell dividing, every organ working together in harmony. Remember that your spine is as strong as spider's silk, your hands are graceful even as they shatter glass, your body is a form, just a form. Clumsy and inexpertly carved, but think of the shapes it makes, the arcs and curves when you move, the way it crumbles and folds when you're tired or prone or empty. Think of the shapes it makes at rests and the ones it creates at your command. It isn't an easy thing to let yourself live inside your own body, and certainly for some it's near impossible, but you will survive in this body, with this body. Sharing some love and solidarity on Trans Day of Remembrance.
Hi, I'm Riley, and this is an excerpt from a speech I wrote for TDOR. We will march on. We will carry your loss and ours in a clenched fist of resistance. Let your legacies motivate us with your brilliance cut so tragically short, and we will return to fight another day. To those we lost, you were flawed, you were brilliant, you shone like a star, you never truly blossomed, and you didn't make it, and I'm so sorry. You were loved. I promise you were loved. We will fight another day, for you and for us, for a better world where we can live as we please, with clenched fists and voices ready.